Democrats can capture just 3 seats in the upcoming recall elections, the balance of power in the Senate will be changed. So how likely is that to happen? Fox 11's Robert Hornacek is on special assignment. He joins us with a closer look at the districts to watch. Good morning, Robert.
Good morning, Rachel. Can you believe it? These recall elections are finally here.
I think a lot of people are anxious for them to be here and to move on.
That's right. And we know millions and millions of dollars have been spent so far on the campaigns, on the campaign ads, and in less than 2 weeks, we'll of course know all the results. And the future of the state Senate is what's hanging in the balance. Despite the fact that Republicans control all 3 levels of state government, Wisconsin may be one of the most polarized states in the country.
You're a troublemaker. Yeah. You should be at work.
Look no further than the massive protests earlier this year. And now an unprecedented number of recall races. 9 state senators are facing recall elections. 6 Republicans are being recalled for their vote to all but eliminate collective bargaining for public employees. Those elections will be held next Tuesday, August 9th. 3 Democrats are being recalled for fleeing the state to try to stop the measure. One Democrat, Dave Hansen of Green Bay, already successfully defended his seat in a recall election on July 19th. The other 2 races will be decided on August 16th. Right now, Republicans have a 19-14 edge over Democrats in the state Senate. In the 8 remaining recall elections, Democrats need to pick up 3 seats to take control. As you would expect, party leaders on both sides think their party will come out on top. What do you think the likelihood is that the Democrats will gain control of the state Senate?
I think it's pretty close to 100%.
I think in a high percentage of cases, I'm going to say over 80% of the incumbents are going to stay in office. That's my prediction.
Political analysts say the result of the recalls is hard to predict because it's such an unusual election.
It's probably more likely than not that the Republicans will maintain control of the Senate, but I don't think anything that you would lay a significant bet on.
Coming up tonight on Fox 11 News at 9, we'll take a closer look at each of the districts and we'll also highlight which ones are really the races to watch. If you can't wait till tonight, right now you can visit fox11online.com for a detailed look at the recall districts, including information on past elections. Then be sure to check out the full story tonight at 9 o'clock.
So it sounds like it's going to be close. At least that's what people think. How close?
Well, if history's any indicator, some of these races could come down to a few thousand, even a few hundred votes. One race we want to take a look at is Randy Hopper and Jessica King. They ran against each other in 2008. And one poll, in that race, Randy Hopper won by fewer than 200 votes. And one poll in this recall election from a Democratic group that was released shows that King has a slight lead right now, according to that poll. And this is obviously one of the races where we've seen a lot of money from a lot of outside groups. There's been a couple debates. This is a very contentious race, very close seat, so this one's really expected to come down to the wire.
Well, let's start with the Republicans. Who's in the most danger?
People on both sides seem to think that Senator Dane Kapanke in La Crosse is in a very difficult position. He, by all accounts, is in a Democratic district. President Obama got 62% of the vote in that district in 2008. Kapanke barely won his own election that year, won by just about 2,000 votes. And one poll in this race has him down 14 points. And, you know, if he loses that seat, if the Democrats pick it up, they only need to get 2 other seats to gain control of the Senate.
And if they do?
That's the big question. That's what this is all about. If they pick up the Senate, what happens? Well, the first thing is, not as much as some people might think. They can't undo anything that's been done because they would only have the Senate. What they would be able to do is stop the Republicans from putting anything else, putting out any other items of their agenda through. So that's the big thing they're trying to do. The second goal, the Democrats tell me, is to get some momentum, because obviously this is not going to be the last recall. They've already said publicly they plan to try to recall Governor Walker in January as soon as they can. Obviously, if they win the recall elections, win the state Senate, that'll give them a big boost.
Got to get through these recall elections first. Thank you so much. And your report again is going to be tonight at 9.
Yep.
So you can watch for that. Fox 11 is your home for election coverage, and we'll have the results as they come in Tuesday night on Fox 11 News at 9. We'll have complete recaps the following morning on Good Day Wisconsin, and you'll also be able to find results on our website, fox11online.com. And remember, Robert's on special assignment tonight on Fox 11 News at 9.